As far as contests go, I got both my feet wet. How many feet did you get wet, Travis? Travis got 2 feet wet. I got 2 feet wet. Oh, Jesus. Shoe Cove. Here we go. And I haven't been in Shoe Cove in 8 years. It's a gorgeous day. Travis. Travis is making a bridge. Temporary, of course. All right. Now what? That's a fine rock.
Yeah. When they're like that, whoa, I almost fell in that time. Sure.
Good luck to you. Oh, starting out nice and stable. Good form, good form. Oh, a bit of a splash. Oh, and a bit of a stumble, but he made it to the other side. Drenched. Some may say that that was a complete waste of time. Some may. Okay, so Travis built a bridge and was moderately successful, but he kept himself upright. We'll say that. I do not have the same leg length as Travis, so I would definitely be up to my nipples in salt water, probably river water. So I'm gonna choose a different path and see how that goes. Certainly not straightforward. Of course, there is an actual bridge up there that we could have used at any time. But where is the playful adventure in that? So now we have this to deal with. Maybe you had the better system. Your driftwood bridge. In a world of good ideas, this is not it. Now, Travis, we just need all these rocks to hold. Such grace.
Hands out of my pockets.
That was a good spot, yeah.
Like a bit slack.
Keeping your hands in your pockets is
getting in the way.
That just means you trust that I could do it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta go back and get my camera.
Yeah.
It should be a little bit easier without the backpack of gear. Yeah, backtracking looks like it might be a little bit difficult. Ah, gee, Louise. I don't trust this rock is the problem. Oof. I guess technically the problem is my decision-making abilities. Travis got 2 feet wet, I got 2 feet wet. I mean, he had a lot of upfront energy expended making the bridge. I do feel like I may have sustained permanent damage in my stretch. Yeah, I don't know if the tide is coming in or not.
Might be.
I feel like it is. Might be a pretty quick and dirty exit out of here.
Great peril.
We'll set up the stove for a cup of coffee and get wrecked.
Yeah. Favorite cup of coffee?
Little lift stop bag. Perfect for a couple mugs. Water.
Oh, I can get some water, right?
That's
Fill it up.
that's your job, sure. Oh, yep. We'd have to edit that one out. I just fell down like grabbing the camera, only to turn around and see you topple over getting water. This might be as hardcore as we can go now. This might be our 100%.
Oh, I try not to think about that.
Oh, oh. I almost knocked her over.
Sir?
Coffee. I thought I'd get the drone up, but the wind is up again now. Let's give it the coffee test. Yeah, there's some fine gusts, according to the coffee windometer. Travis is keeping an eye on the kettle. Figured we'd come down here and check out the water. Nice big ocean on today. Whoop!
Oh, I burned myself. I burned myself. Oh my Jesus, I burned myself. Oh, you better enjoy that fucking cup of coffee, Mr. Jones.
You gotta account for the water level, the volume.
Well, this is the first time I ever done this, Curtis.
Honest to God,
would have been beneficial.
This is probably the worst application of an AeroPress I've ever seen. Congratulations.
Yeah, well, I'm proud of that, okay?
How's that coffee? Tastes better because he made it, huh?
Oh, man.
The light is less than ideal. So, instead of trying to get like an epic wavy seascape out here, I've elected to zoom in on just a couple of little fun details, things that look pretty, and then play with some water movement and shape. So hopefully you can see the back of my camera, what I've got sort of framed up here, focusing on this cluster of rocks here in the middle, shooting at a reduced shutter speed of about 1/4, and then waiting for a push like that. And often what I find works best is when the water's sucking back out versus the push on the way in. It's a little less aggressive, so I'll wait for that to kind of like surround everything and then start shooting. What I'm doing is I'm letting the water create all that empty negative space that I need to sort of like clean the shot up and simplify things and get rid of all the, you know, the miscellaneous pebbles. So every time the water pushes in, I get a whole new clean slate to work with. The kind of cool thing about this kind of harsh light, this midday light, is that you do get a fun contrast between the highlights and the shadows, and then you mix that with some water movement and this nice shimmering, I guess, wet rock, and you can zoom in on some fun things and play with that. Travis's yanometer says it's probably time to go. He needs fish. So I think we're gonna pack up, head on out. But it was fun day out in Shoe Cove. I don't need to be sitting on you. Oh, I sat on it anyways. You'll enjoy your coffee for sure.
Guy deserves one by this point. Watching the kettle boil, building the bridge, pressing me coffee.
Now you gotta wipe that down. Typically I use my tongue, but hey.
What about atypical?
What about atypical? Yeah, just think of that back. Well, I think you know what atypical is. Well done, well done.